Welcome to Versus.
Hi.
Today we have...
Versus...
Okay, so today we've gone for just massive microphone holders. 2 shows, they're all about superheroes. We're going to start with My Hero Academia, where it's superheroes going to school, essentially.
Yeah, superheroes going to school. Years and years ago, everyone got these quirks. And these little
like
quirks.
Powers.
And they got these mutant powers. And basically, it feels like everyone has got these powers except for a couple of people.
Yeah.
You're following the story of Izuku,
the green-haired kid.
The green-haired kid. His quest to become a superhero and to be up there with is it Mr. Might or like All Might?
All Might.
All Might. Like, I've heard a lot about My Hero Academia. It seems to be like constantly compared to my Hunchman.
My Hunchman.
One Punch Man. It seems to be constantly compared to that, and I can see why. It was essentially loads of little classes. Yeah. It's quite similarly drawn. And
it was just a world where the heroes were just quite a normal thing.
Yeah.
No one's particularly wowed by them. Everyone has like their little favourite one.
Yeah, but it was just like, day-to-day shit. Oh,
Another...
What's this, some amateur hour sort of like superheroes just held up my lunch day or whatever.
Yeah, you can't get on the train. Yeah. That weird kind of, I want to say like a mole shark.
It's like a street shark, essentially. Yeah. But yeah, do you know that weird street shark that had like hair? That had like a really long hair. It reminded me a bit of him.
Yeah, I can't remember which one that was. Did he play guitar?
He played guitar, yeah. He was the rocker one. There was a rocker episode.
Okay, so what's the kid called again?
The kid's called...
green hair kid.
Izuku.
Okay, so obviously you follow Izuku. He wants to be a hero.
Yeah.
And it's... I don't know. I got the impression from watching it that he's gonna somehow get powers.
Said this, every single time you're like, he's gonna break his foot and his foot's gonna get the powers. It's like he got the power of stealing other people's powers, and then there was quite a few. But I think genuinely, what makes him special is the fact that he doesn't have powers. I think that's actually the thing that's going to be.
You know, he got killed already in this episode just by like smushy green man.
He's not been to the academy yet. And when he goes to the academy,
I thought he needs to be.
No, you don't need to be a thing. No, because that's what they said. I think essentially he's looking for a diversity hire. Okay. He wants to be the first person to go in because they've now said, look, we accept people without quirks. How inclusive of them.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a diversity hire. I think obviously no one else is going to want to do it because they don't have quirks, but obviously he's fucking obsessed and a little bit odd.
He had the little Pikachu costume that he'd like drawn in his foot.
Yeah, but like, I just think that's...
And in the intro, it had a bit where his arm was punching and then it had like this yellow like suit going on top of it.
I think there was loads of other people's punches going over it. I think that was literally a shot of like everyone else's punch.
Maybe just like organises everyone really, really well.
That's the thing, like he's got his scrapbooks. It's like saying like, oh, Black Widow's not really a superhero when you compare him to Thor and Captain America.
No, but it's like having like skill sets. But on this, it was very much people had like dragon wings, could breathe fire.
Yeah. I mean,
just like big
stretchy
mouth,
hands,
stretchy hands.
a wooden face.
Yeah, like is he like X-Men?
Yeah, it was a lot more like X-Men, but as if X-Men were seen as really cool instead of abominations by everyone.
We must kill them.
Yes. But let's talk about Tiger and Bunny now.
Yeah. So the other one, Tiger and Bunny, which is basically the sponsored superhero show.
Yes. I completely forgot what this whole thing was called for like most of it. I don't know. It sort of was like, oh, it's I was like, well, what else is he watching? You're like Tiger and Bunny. I was like, okay, cool, Tiger and Bunny. Wrote it down, and then completely forgot what the whole thing was about.
Well, it's Blue Sonic Batman or something.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It was basically him. You didn't really know who he was for ages. I didn't know if he was Wild Tiger. They didn't say this is your main character because at the start I was like, okay, they're all the main characters.
And here's so-and-so with their powers, and then because it was all on TV. It was a bit like Running Man, if you've ever seen The Running Man.
The highest-rated TV show in history. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the Running Man.
It's like a death match almost on TV.
Cool. Oh, that sounds a bit like it. Yeah, all the heroes were sponsored, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah, by like Pepsi, real companies, SoftBank, Pepsi.
It feels like, I mean, like, do you think Mad Magazine or whatever, what's it called? It's not Mad Magazine, it's like Wild Magazine or something.
Which one are you talking about?
It's like Wild Mag, his main sponsor. Tiger's main
Top
sponsor.
Mag, wasn't it?
Top Mag, yeah.
Do you
think that's a real thing? Because, like, you'd think that, like, if a company was like, we're not going to do the thing anymore, the company's not making any money, like, all the negative heroes would be created by false companies.
Oh, what? You mean at the end when he loses his sponsor?
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like certain companies would be like, would be like, they'd approach them and go, hey, 7-Eleven, do you want to be a superhero in this TV show? It's like, yeah, cool, who do I get? And it's like, well, you're actually you're a shit superhero who does shit stuff, and you're really annoying,
and you fire,
and you shit, you're terrible at your job, and you'd be like, no, I don't want to be that person. So I don't know if you could be able to like watch it further and go, oh shit, actually that's not a real make. That guy's gonna be shit at his job.
Yeah, unless they can use like old companies that have now gone bankrupt. Who the fuck was Bunny? The whole show...
Bunny was the blonde guy.
It never ever said who Bunny
never
was.
Said, but then by the end of it, it was like, you sort of saw that it was those two on the unicycle.
Wild Tiger.
Wild Tiger.
Why did he dress like Batman and Sonic? Why he didn't have stripes? Why was he Wild Tiger?
I don't know, because he had cat ears. He had cat ears a lot of it. I know, he should have been yellow, or orange.
Or just stripes, the basicness.
Yeah, no, it didn't really feel like a lot. I mean, obviously, it didn't really feel like the costumes were actually really devoted to their actual names.
Yeah.
Like, Pepsi Girl was like, I could freeze stuff, but she had no clothes on.
Yeah, she just froze everything.
Yeah.
And killed all the fish. And then
she killed the fish.
Slid away on a patented, cute getaway technique, whatever it was.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
There were some really good parts of it. I did quite like it, but one thing that I was going to say is, I bet in I don't know when it was set, but imagine doing the whole what happens in Blade Runner, see Pan Am, see if the companies are still around when the thing was set. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I said I watched Blade Runner yesterday, Atari as well.
Yeah.
I know that's still a brand, but it's not. The company's gone.
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
But it'd be interesting to see if any of those still held out.
The guy doesn't even look like Bunny.
No, well, he's got ears, so he could be Bunny.
But everyone had ears.
But also, I don't think he's going to be called Bunny as a superhero. He's not going to be oh, I'll just be Bunny. But he had the exact same power as Tiger. So I thought it was just going to be straight out, you're getting replaced because Bunny's obviously much cooler.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought it was going to be, but obviously they just power them together, which made no sense to me either.
Well, they can be 100 times stronger than they normally are for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That was both their powers.
Yeah, but which is quite a strange one because it's 5 minutes. What does your body have a natural clock, or is one 5 minutes 5 seconds and the other one's 4 minutes 52 or something like that? When I was watching it, I was thinking Tiger and Bunny would be better, but Tiger and Bunny did lose me a little bit.
It kind of had funny little
bits.
Sarky bits were quite funny little jokes, but then it did see the toe. I don't know. It just didn't. I didn't give a shit about the guy. I'd rather watch the Academia Kids.
I didn't give a shit about the guy.
He was just having a midlife crisis.
Yeah, by the looks of it. Everyone was making out like he was really shit, but he wasn't the worst one there because there was someone below him in the rankings.
Yeah, well,
so it's why is everyone taking the piss out of him, and why is the guy there just publicly shaming him about needing to get
he's so old.
Some help? And he's oh yeah, this guy's got youth, but this old fucker here needs to get help all the time, even though he came sixth above someone else.
I think with the Tiger and Bunny, it'd be a lot more interesting if you sort of started with him being a bit younger and seeing the actual process of being, because he's in the top 7 people in the world or whatever. Whereas now it's just he's Batman, he's had his time, he's Sonic Batman or whatever, and now he's he lost his job, but now he's got a new job. It's why do we need to keep watching it?
I don't know why they'd also give him that job because they were making out there was so many other people who would want the job. The guy was you're fired then, you fuck off. You're fired after everything. But it didn't seem. It felt like there was a huge demand to be a hero, but yet there was no one else. Surely you just get anybody else if he's that shit and everyone hates him.
Yeah, and All Might's going to die. There's something left with a bit of what's this happening? He's obviously dying or something like that. He's like, shit.
But All Might was also saying that he feels like a fraud because he's I can't use my powers. I feel like a fraud. But obviously his powers are somehow killing him. So we were under suspicion maybe he might be on some steads.
So in this episode of Versus,
My Hero Academia
clearly wins.
It was just much. I cared about it more.
Yeah.
It got me in the feels. Thank you very much for watching the Versus.
Sorry, we're so sleepy.
How?
I love you. Don't forget to send me a copy.